Hi, I'm Mike Haduck, and we're in Chichen Itza, Mexico. We're looking at the pyramids, and I'm going to show them as a stonemason will look at them. So here we go. So I take an airplane from Philadelphia into Mexico. I sign up for a little tour. We get on the bus. We drive through the Yucatan Peninsula. We arrive at Chichen Itza, and we get our tickets, and here we are. Here's a little map I got off the internet, and the bus came down this road, the parking area, and we came in, and this is where I took my first pictures. This is the ball court. This is the columns. You walk down what they call the southern end, it's the observatory, and these are all the ruins in here that they show you. That's the pyramid. This site here has been reconstructed. That site over on this is original. So I want to get a round view of the whole thing so you can see what's going on. We're looking at the back of the pyramid. This part was reconstructed. That part over there wasn't. So you get a good look at the way they did that. See, it's all rubble all the way up, and then they just veneered it. This is one of the back sides of the building, and what I want to show you is how this is all a facade right here. You see it? And they lay their facade up, like right there. They lay that facade up, and then they just fill behind it. This is actually two pyramids in one. So you get a good look at that. Here's a picture of what this pyramid looked like in 1892. So I just want to show you how fast the jungle took over everything after they kept rediscovering it. But this is the way they used to build it. Stone on top of stone, and then they just fill in with rubble. They still do that today. So you can see in one of these pyramids, right there, how the stone is all falling apart. Right above it, you can see the jungle coming through already. See it? Here's a classic point. You see that tree growing up? This whole thing was jungle one time before. Like I said, anytime you build a retaining wall, forget it, even in the jungle. That's the way most of those rooms were when they found them. See how the jungle just grew right over them? Down here it's the jungle. Pennsylvania, it's the ice and snow. You go to California, it's the earthquakes. You go to the Midwest, it's the tornadoes. You go to Florida, it's the hurricanes. So there's always something. We're looking over here at these pillars that they built. And all the cement they made, then they just stuck the stones on to make sure it stayed up. See what they did? They just stuck the stones in there to make sure that it stay up with this. There's a couple of these stones. You see they're solid. They're cut solid over here. See them? They're solid piers. That up there, you see that? That's what they call around here anyway, a false arch. Because it's going this way, and then they put a stone across the top. That back there is a real good example of that corbelled out arch, false arch. I don't know if you can see it here, but you see how that is, you see how that's corbelled out, that thing right there? They corbelled it out. And then they had these pillars to hold the front up. It was like a vault. And there's another part of the thing. They got big slabs of stone up here. See them? No arch up there. Now we're in the south end. That's what it looks like down here. This is actually a Mayan road. See how they got it elevated more than everything else? And these are kind of reconstructed, these walls. This at one time was like one of the walls of the city. And you can see, when you walk over here, that's what it looked like when they found it. It was all jungled in. So this here is the ballpark area. That's what they claim anyway. And a lot of square cut stones. And it's just out of limestone, that's all. And they cut it. Not every piece was perfect, and then they just filled it with cement. The corner with the carvings of the skull. There's another one, little bit of the runes.
The body and the head of the snake, for you to have a photo of Kukulkan Quetzalcoatl. Upper panel, can you see the one that looks to be kind in a frame?
So when you're looking at these old buildings, you got to look at them and look for things you don't see. And I always say this in all my videos when I go on a trip like this. You don't see concrete trucks, you don't see rebar, you don't see weep holes, you don't see wall ties, you don't see vapor barriers, you don't see anything like that. That's all new school. And a lot of that stuff would rot away. It don't last hundreds of years. It's new school. Buildings aren't built in our area to last more than 50 to 75 years. I know an architect told me 35 to 50 when I was working on a mall. So you always look for something that you don't see and how long it lasts, and then you gauge it from there. So I just want to kind of point that out. So I was asking someone about these steps, and you could see they go all the way up to where they had the sacrifices and why they blocked them off. And he told me because an inspector code official came and says they're not in compliance, and it's a detriment to the health, safety, and welfare of the general public, and all sacrifices are canceled because someone could get seriously killed until the proper fees are paid, and then eventually they'll start allowing it. I wish I could film it, but it's canceled. So I'm going to talk about this video I just put out a little bit, and the hotel I stayed at, and the tour company, and all that sort of thing. I have a different channel. I'm going to explain that all on the other channel. It's called Mike Haduck Travel, Mechanics, and Music, and I'll leave a description at the end. And all the specifics of that place, like what cement they use and how tall the pyramids are, you can get all that information off the internet, just like me, so I don't have to say much about that. I just wanted to film it. I'm also going to do a video on Tulum, which is another set of runes, and then I'll do the demonstration on that false arch. I think you'll like that. When we went on that tour, we left 7 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't get back till 7 o'clock at night. And when we got there, you can't take a tripod with you, you can't take a knapsack in there. If you use a video camera, they want a few extra dollars. So I was in there holding the camera like this, and but it's a nice thing to see. And one of the things I thought was pretty neat was there's a couple girls there that said they recognized me and they wanted to get their picture taken with me. Anyway, I told the tour guide that I was a stonemason. I just wanted to run around and film everything. He said, sure, go ahead. Just be back at the bus at 2 o'clock. So that was my trip to Mexico, and it'll be all on my other channel. I'll leave the link at the end and in the description. And I'm going to leave you with a bunch of pictures and some music. So I'm Mike Haduck. Thanks for watching.